How many guys do you reckon you tricked into believing that you were born a woman when you were trans?
I think about 50 people, 50 guys.
You tricked them into having to you presenting as a woman?
Well, you can call it tricked, but in my train of thought at the time, I was just so adamant on the fact that why should I have to tell guys that I'm trans before I sleep with them? Like, why is it that important? But then once I came out as trans and realized how much it had traumatized about 5 guys that I was getting threats from, I then realized, wow, what was I doing? Like I was doing it wrong, but because I never had trans women around me to really educate me and tell me what to do.
Wait, was you just thinking, if I don't tell him, doesn't ask, then
who cares? Like, how will they ever know? Because I wasn't going to come out as trans. If I never came out as trans, nobody would ever know.
So they can't tell once they have you?
No. There's one guy that could tell. I don't know how, but maybe he slept with other trans women, but he was...
Or maybe you just turned the lights on for that one.
Like, is it something you want to tell me? And I was like...
Was he inside you when he said that?
Yeah, I was like, what do you mean? No. He was like, are you sure? And he just carried on. And then he come and then we like chilled for a bit and then he left.
Well, so you don't know if he actually knows.
He knew,
that's
mate.
what he was talking
like
about.
he realised once he was inside.
I reckon he probably knew anyway. And he was like, do you want to tell me? Because if you do, then I'll respect you more. But at the time, I was exploring myself. I used to get guys over from Tinder loads.
The scariest part about this, you know, outside of the straight up sexual assault that this person is committing, is that she said that because I didn't have other trans people around me, how could I have known? All forms of logic and accountability have officially left the trap. Blaming other people for what you should morally have an obligation to understand is wild work. Up to this point, I didn't realize that trans women are avoiding accountability like Superman avoids kryptonite as well. But this is full-on deception. You absolutely trick them. And if you trick people, they cannot fully consent because they're consenting under a false pretense. In other words, trans people that do this are rapists. But see, this won't get any airtime because it's men that are the victims. But I ask you, if women are given the privilege of having informed consent, it is also important that men also have the same right. A heterosexual man does not want to have S with a biological man. Even Wikipedia agrees with me. R by deception is a situation in which the perpetrator deceives the victim into participating in a S act to which they would otherwise have not consented. Had they not been deceived. Deception can occur in many forms, such as illusionary perceptions, false statements, and false actions. This needs to stop right now because this will not end well. Not only do I vehemently disagree with the biological man in the first clip, but then also you need to be underneath the jail. But this crazy notion or idea of not telling men that you were born with a package is widespread now. So much so that there's certain people out there that think that it's a joke to prank someone with it.
Yo soy muy mal educado, mano. Extraño, ¿cómo te llamas tú? Papi, Fabián Guerrero. Amor mío, ¿y cómo te llamas tú? Miguel. No lo esperaba de ti. Emotional damage.
I mean, first off, honestly, my guy, you might need to get a new prescription for your eyes, right? Your eyeglass prescription is running out. How could you not be suspicious of that person in front of you in 2024? I mean, honestly, she looks like a dark-skinned version of me with a wig from Temu. You see the profile? But look at the level of trickery. Got the mask up over the neck to hide the Adam's apple, thus reducing eggplant suspicion. But they-them situations like this is exactly why men are asking to see baby pictures in 2024.
What's your name?
My name is Uche.
Uche, how old are you?
Uche, no! One more time.
What's your name?
My name is Uche.
Uche, how old are you?
The internet just stays undefeated. But this is a prime example right here. The voice is way too low. Beyond comprehension. Now, on the stream that I did recently, we did a full Instagram investigation of Uche and determined that, you know, she just has a deep voice. Definitely lady. But ladies, some of them are okay with tricking us, all right? Multiplied with amazing advances in the medical field. So now there's a very valid reason and concern why we need to be extra careful. So stop being the type of woman to joke with this information.
Before I decide if I actually pop my balloon, could you give me a kiss?
What do you say? You want what?
I want a kiss.
To know if it's a good kiss or something?
Something like that. I just want to see if he's easy.
You are not licking your lips? Let me see if you go shamelessly. Should you say someone shaking ash? Well, let's see now.
Don't play with me. Give me a kiss.
Come here. You know what?
But I'm transgender.
What? God have mercy upon us. Like you was born a dude?
Yeah.
You fucking lying, bro. You just kissed a man.
But then this person with an enormous BBL came back later with this.
Like you was born a dude?
Yeah.
You fucking lying, bro. You just kissed a man. No, hold on. Okay. I swear to God, bro, on everything. I was about to swing for real.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
I just want to see your reaction.
Okay, cool.
I want to go home. I'm ready to go home.
Bro, on God,
I'm ready to go home with you. Come on, let's go.
All right, come on. Wait, okay, no, you should face the camera. Come this way, come. Wait, people would just scattered my head. There was a kiss, there was a gender reveal. You sure you're not a man?
I swear I'm not. I just wanted to see what his reaction was going to be.
I'm about to go to jail.
Stop playing with us, all right? It's not going to end up well. Even as a joke, I think that this joke should be avoided because, again, it's at the least is S harassment. But what's crazy is that even when we can tell, which happens in the majority of cases, that there is a switch hitter on deck, the woke woman sister code activates and still sees a problem with it. Pay attention, this one is a trans woman. Let's go.
See, my here.
Look, you wokies. Look at that. Look, even when the man immediately identifies and rejects, is a problem. It absolutely amazes me that in a room full of biological women, they pop on a man because the man doesn't want a person with the same damn parts. He's heterosexual. What's wrong with y'all? But the comments came through in the clutch. How could they tell? I mean, they all look alike, right? With the troll comment. How the F y'all mad at him for not wanting the eggplant? Y'all delusional. AF. If the shoe were on the other foot and the women pop the shortest man balloon like that, she would be referred to as queen, strong, independent woman, etc. So the T community has freedom of speech, but someone who doesn't support T's doesn't. It wasn't even considered hate speech. Well, listen, I hope that they utilize this freedom of speech to let people know what they were born as, but you can't even count on that anymore with the current climate. And I know some of you are asking, what precipitated this environment, or what is the catalyst? Well, it's a lot of these wokies. And when you have these college institutions that are set up in a liberal environment, you're going to get a lot of these hive-minded young women that believe the same bullshit. In fact, when you go to a college institution, their thoughts around dating trans people is a lot different than just ordinary people out on the street.
Would you personally date a transgender person?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
No.
No.
And why is that?
I'm heterosexual.
Would you date a transgender person? First, we're gonna ask Georgetown, and then we're gonna ask the Hood. Either of you guys date a transgender?
Yeah, I would. Yes.
And have you ever done it?
No.
Yeah, I'm already in a relationship.
Is it a transgender relationship?
No, it's not.
Would you date a transgender person?
I don't see why not. I don't think it's like that big of a deal.
Would you personally date a transgender person?
No, I wouldn't.
No.
Would you date a transgender?
No, I'm a transgender. I like men.
Why don't
Damn! Let's just move on.
you want to?
I mean, I'm straight, bro. I like females.
Right.
Real females.
It's quite simple.
A man that's dressed as a woman would make me appear to be a lesbian in public, but I'm heterosexual. So I wouldn't date a woman that's dressed as a man because then that is being a lesbian and I'm not a lesbian, so.
Would you personally date
But what if I told you guys that T people not wanting to disclose their status is a problem specific to the West? Because in the East, they let you know straight up.
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Cute.
But I'm
Everyone.
not lady.
You're not a lady?
Yes,
What are you?
I'm lady boy.
I beg your pardon?
And you don't believe me?
You are not a lady boy, are you?
I'm lady boy.
Really?
Yes.
You are gorgeous.
No.
No?
I'm Lady Boy.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you either.
Oh, why?
You're lady.
I'm Lady Boy.
I find it so interesting in reference to a place like Thailand. If a passport bro says that he's going down there, typically the initial shaming tactic of choice is, oh, there's a bunch of lady boys or men down there dressed like women and like all of this other stuff. But in reality, it is not something that is hidden over there. This is something that they are proud about, right? That they talk about readily. So don't believe all the hype and damn sure don't give in to the shame because it's going to limit your mind from going abroad and seeing other things. But you're not going to get tricked like they try to do over here in the West. And listen, at the end of the day, honesty is the best policy because if not transparent, it can end up in an evil way. Now, I was originally going to play this entire news story, but after reviewing it, the words that they use are very graphic in nature, so I think it's going to get me flagged up here on YouTube. Nevertheless, this young person right here was 18 years old, Orlando Perez, and is currently in prison for a T person who was 37 years old, and the allegation is that that person lied to him about their status and then was threatening to blackmail him with this information, and he didn't like it and took it to the extreme. Part of the evidence for that blackmailing is this photo that they found in the T person's phone, which was the same day that police found them. Now, you can see here that this photo doesn't look like this is being taken with his knowledge, and he took it there. Now, I, by no stretch means of imagination, condone anybody taking it to this level, but this goes to show that some people will take it there, and lying about something this serious will never end well. Anyway, those are my thoughts on this particular situation. All my G's out there, stay vigilant. Ask the appropriate questions. Double check 3 times over again, all right? But I have been your host, Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews, and I absolutely enjoyed my stay here today. Guys, write me some comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about this recent ongoing of situations, and I will see you guys soon. Last but not least, I have a men's self-development community. Link to it down in the description box down below. Click in, beam up, see what we have up there, including the brotherhood that you can connect with, and I will see you guys soon. Until next time, you two, peace.